Okay. I'm going to do that here
Guardians
in just 1
closer.
second.
Guardians
Emmanuel,
closer.
Clase, placed on the non-disciplinary paid leave list through August 31st. As part of the league's gambling investigation, Luis Ortiz is already under the same parameters, according to Zach Mizell of The Athletic. Again, this is massive news. Emmanuel Clase, placed on non-disciplinary paid leave as part of MLB's sport betting investigation. Sources tell multiple reporters it appears they have sent out a release on this. If you are unfamiliar with the Luis Ortiz story, what has come into question are two pitches that he threw in starts where there was an extreme amount of betting on whether or not there was ball strike. There were both called to be balls, and both pitches missed the strike zone by about a wide margin as anything that Ortiz has thrown this season. That's what kind of got everybody's attention. But this is the second player on the same team that has had this happen. Now, Emmanuel Clase, placed on non-disciplinary paid leave as part of MLB sports betting investigation. Sources telling, well, this is what sources telling ESPN, but now multiple reporters have it at this point. So Chelsea Janes from the Washington Post, Zach Mizell of The Athletic as well. That is huge news. Between
It is.
that,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
I mean, let's touch on this real quickly. Forget the trade implications. I mean, again, this is a second major league player this year who is being investigated. We don't know whether or not there's any wrongdoing. I want to make sure that that's clear, but at least being investigated for whether or not they were involved in some level of gambling on Major League Baseball.
Well, and it's just very significant because of the timing of it, right? Because for the Cleveland Guardians, they had been down the road in trade negotiations involving Clase, and all expectations were he was going to get moved. This news takes him out of a trade possibility. So it's really, possibly franchise changing for a team like Cleveland, who had an opportunity to really rebuild their lineup, rebuild their system. This was the number one trade asset that they had, and they have been working really hard for 2 months at trying to build this up, and now it is over because of it. You can't move them now. So this is devastating for sure. The other thing significant is you said it's through August 31st. For Major League Baseball to take a player off the field for more than a month for this, not good news. He deserves to have due process, but Duke, the timing of it and the result of this is significant. And for Cleveland, obviously they didn't know this was coming. Obviously, it would have been a lot better if they were able to trade him 3 days ago than now in a situation where you can't. But this is altering the trade deadline, and obviously for the sport in general, not a good thing.
No, it's not. The interesting thing, so going back to Ortiz, he had his leave extended to August 31st, and you have to wonder if those two situations are linked in some way. Maybe it's not, but it does make me wonder. On the same team, they're right. Same exact kind of suspension or leave, and it's all the way till August 31. So you wonder. We don't have those details yet on Clase, but it does seem like they may be related. So we'll have to wait and see. We don't have as much information yet on Clase, but man, that is stunning.